things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That's embedded, you get it, treat it like a law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm betting on myself, count the chips. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Try to sing my shit like Titanic and leave me for Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the is built like a Maserati, yoga folding like origami? What? I walk the walk, I talk the talk. I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here we go. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Oh, I should have hit Sarkis.
Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy catch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Incomplete.
Chance is good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Here we go. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Oh.
Now it's Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Take the seat right there. Hush. Got me in trouble.
Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down.
Oh!
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were to because they were there to break that pass up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Huh? Oh, no. Oh, he might be right.
Here's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd.
Oh, yeah.
From 17 yards out. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
I don't call you. You mad? Let's cut that thing.
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to KJ Osborne. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. Cousins now from the 50.
Oh, my God.
He knocked away. It's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
You think she was going to get that cupcake? You think so?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Keep this off.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
What?
From the red zone now, Cousins.
Ooh, good. Wow.
Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins eluding the pressure.
Yes, sir.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting to 7-0.
Oh, I thought he ran with him. Oh, my God. I thought he ran with him.
Jordan hits, and the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Following the interception, Cousins.
And
it's caught in the
No.
end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 10 yards yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
Don't tell me to finish.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bengals drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hand.
Yes, sir.
There's a ball from right side and complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Burrow will throw. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum. Now forcing them to kick a field goal because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Open man is Higgins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
No, bro, he was bumping me the whole
intercepted. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take it at the 10.
When a team advances as far as they did down over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sideline.
He got
immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that, to end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10.
Sweating across the middle.
Throwing his
Kick it off.
Setting up the screen for Cook. They find some open field here. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Now Cousins.
Yes,
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all games and went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Running the ball.
Now Cousins on 4th down.
No, bro.
Man finding Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Here's Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put the sand down on the stick.
Yes, sir.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie quarter. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he showed why he was so coveted with that interception there.
There you had me set.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get him to move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Play action.
Oh, he about to have me sacked so many times, bro.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Slot man moves right. On second down, here's Mixon.
Get off me.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now it's Burrow.
I'm out. Oh, man.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. That's the 20. And he's got his guys a shot for late places and will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So they get the interception and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who's the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception a lot of times. He just gives it the other way, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Final play of the half.
Hit that. Oh, my God, you got to hit that. Hit the ball.
It's incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Now he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. That's the 30 to the 32. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
How?
Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Ow.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God, bro. How did you? I'm running through the crazy scene.
Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in.
No, not. Oh my God. Circle was wide open. Oh my God.
Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Cousins will try and throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends that lead by 2 more. And there's a couple of minutes with an INT return for a pick six and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
That's wrong, dude. I'm sick of that.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Ball.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. They go play action with Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Caught that one from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get...
He can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. But Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going...
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they start at their own 7. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and the 1st down. In motion to tight end. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Being chased down. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, Burrow.
Hey, bro, look at
He takes
this,
a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one was accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play fake. Cousins. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it into the avalanche. Dropped at the 1. To throw is Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Joseph on for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time.
Bro, look at this, bro. Every throw I throw is
interception. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw a second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked out 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. On play action, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
The The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Complete. Jefferson to target.
Fourth down. Cousins.
Right, look, he's throwing the
This one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Cousins to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play?
Here we go.
Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Burrow on third down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And now here's another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and
give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. That heavy brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams...
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. With a disadvantage, this defense knew that passes were coming. And they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off. Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. Still not a first yet. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Cousins. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. Going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
He made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bounds like this, look out.
And that throw, wow, 72 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats.
Tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket coupe. One for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the
It's the first 2K, man.
the chain don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the
Oh,
loose.
yeah.
Yeah, get him picked off Bentley white like
Yeah, beat Von Dre probably. I'm saying it's a beat.
Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miscount cause I'm on fire. Yeah, this bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like bitches hit like nookies.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm fucked. He got these Cowboys, I'm fucked.
Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, he beat my ass. I pick the biggest on me, dude. Some nigga. Yeah.
Gun.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's Burrow. To Mixon on the... And right away.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, this is bullshit.
Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point by Norwell, and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
That was the fastest 7 points ever. Nigga, it's the same shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Burrow escaping the pressure.
He's so open.
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Catch the ball. Oh, my God.
Go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down carry by Elliott. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Okay. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A 3rd.
Oh, what do you want to say something? That's some pizza from in the season. He probably tried to ask what I was doing.
3 yards, and that'll be enough. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The first carry now
Bro,
for
this
Tony
nigga
Pollard.
weird,
And
bro.
all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
A good run there off right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's hard to cash out. It's hard to cash out.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Maher is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bengals drive about to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back.
That nearly picked. It's second down now.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Oh.
Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play. And they'll bring up 4th down.
We know the guys are going to have to protect when it's a pass play, but it's really out wide. Sometimes you're going to swing a tight end or maybe even offensive tackle to get out there, but most of the time it's fellow wide receivers, and they really weren't up to the task there, were they?
Do you like that call on your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere, but the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too bad.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There were 2 plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Prescott.
Yes, sir.
This ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes.
Fucking
maybe
box.
Max protection. The biggest one's maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Ain't no fucking way.
It's intercepted.
Oh, ain't no fucking way. Yeah, okay, buddy, yeah. This nigga threw it right to this nigga. Oh, my God.
Inside gets an interception, but their defense comes on the
Nigga threw it right to his head. Oh, my God.
Getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3.